Yeah. Scrimmage. Love that. What else? GBs. Yep. Defensive footwork, right? Yep. Guys got to work on some face-offs. Get ready for the end of the week when we have our face-off challenge, right? Up on the big field, Field 1, Division 1 turf. Yep. Love the fiddlestick games during our electives. What else you guys do? Why do we do that? To get everybody thinking the same way, right? I love mantras, right? Mantras always work. Help get people to think the same way. Yeah. How many guys went up to the cell tower today? Cell tower? Love that. Hiked all the way up to the top and then swung back down with our counselors. One more thing. Yeah, bud. Definitely played some laps, right? Definitely played some laps. Yeah, last one. And we worked on some dodging from X, right? So over the last couple of years, one of the things that I have found to be useful and equally as important, the people that have taught me a lot of things and people that I would consider mentors, people that are doing this thing called winning in life, meaning that they have found a balance in their life and they found a certain level of enjoyment with it. So what I did was I broke this thing down from mentors and people, and I'm an avid reader, like a crazy reader, a guy that reads all the time, all day, try to get about 3 books a week, right? And for some people that's a lot, and for some it's not, but for me that's a lot, right? And I've compiled all this information from people that I respect, people that I think people around the world respect, mentors, and they're winning at this thing. Broke this thing down into 5 different parts, 5 pillars, right? And all 5 of these pillars, if you can get 5, you're going to be killing it in this thing called life. What in the world is a pillar? I have no idea what that is. Yeah. It's a pole. What is a pole? What does it do? Yeah. Perfect, right? Hey, Bear, sit up. So if you were going to use these as pillars, you would use it as something to support your life, something to make you stronger physically, mentally, and more importantly, to round out a successful life and a happy life. Does that make sense so far? Yes or no? Awesome. How many are there that I said?
5.
There's 5. How many are we going to go over today? Just 1. Okay? All of them are important, every single one. And if you have 4 of the 5, the foundation will be pretty good. If you have 3 of the 5, right? But if you have all 5, how strong are you going to be?
Really strong.
Really strong, pretty much unbreakable. Okay? The first one, add value. Everyone say add value.
Add value.
So a lot of times when people, as you're going through this thing in life, you're going through school, it's so easy to get caught up on the things that are important to you, the things that you think are the most important, the things that you're going to do to take care of yourself, making sure that you have your grades, making sure that you get your skill, making sure that you get to where you have to be on time, right? Lo and behold, people that are the happiest, the most enjoyable, people that are doing things that they really look forward to as soon as their eyes hit the air in the day, they are adding value to the world, right? Can we turn this guy around so he can listen, right? Thanks, man. Appreciate it, right? And the way that you add value to the world is you actually extend a hand to somebody and you make them a little bit better. Because to make yourself better, that's great, right? And you certainly have to take care of yourself, and all of your parents want to see you become better people, individual people, people that feel great about their lives. But you will never, ever, ever feel a sense of as much of a sense of enjoyment when you not just take care of yourself, which we'll talk about tomorrow, but when you can actually add value to the world, and now you can try to make somebody else a little bit better. Maybe you can brighten somebody else's day. Maybe you can pick somebody else up. Maybe you can share a skill that you have learned. We're out here playing a game of lacrosse, yeah? How many of you feel really confident with your strong hand? Right? So maybe there's somebody out there that's never really played the game of lacrosse, or maybe somebody that's starting out, and you might be able to teach them how to use their strong hand because you learned that, right? And now all of a sudden you start feeling a little bit better. How many of you are great in math? You love math. Math is just awesome. Math makes sense to you. right? So now you're sitting in math class, and fortunately enough, I use math as an example, or maybe science, and some people turn around and like, math is crazy, I can't stand it. You know, it's awesome to get 100, it's awesome to get a 95, but you can add a tremendous amount of value to somebody else if you can teach them what you learned. Teach them algebra, teach them statistical analysis for some of you guys that are really, you know, moving up and getting ready for high school, right? Teach them how to divide, teach them how you use multiplication. Yeah, it's awesome that you know how to do those things, but you can add value to somebody else by giving them a skill that you already have. So it feels great to get 100, but it feels even better for someone to come back and turn around and say, hey, you know what? God, I was failing, and now I sat with you for 25, 30 minutes, or maybe even 10, and I went from a 55, and now all of a sudden I got a 70. To you, if you're great in math, the 70 is horrific, right? But if you're somebody that really struggles in math, you go from a 50 to a 70, you feel awesome, right? So it's always important to make sure that you take care of yourself. But as you're getting older and as you're getting more skilled, or as you're acquiring skills, or as you're finding out that you have gifts and talents and things that you're good at, all of those things are wonderful. But absolutely nothing will feel better than sharing that with somebody and then making them feel great about what it is that they might not be as good at, and now they're a little bit better at it because of you, because you shared your gift, you shared your talent. How many pillars are there?
5.
Which one did we just talk about? Add value, right? And when you add value to the world, what are you doing? What are you doing? I like hands. Sorry, that's the language I understand. Yeah.
Helping others.
No, not you. Handsome. Yeah.
Helping other people.
How are you doing that?
By teaching them a skill that they don't know.
And maybe you do. Somebody else. How are you adding value to the world? Who's this guy? Yeah. How are you helping people? Young Ryan. Love that. Give me some. One more person. 3 is my favorite number. Yeah. So if you didn't hear this guy, right? You said giving them a little bit of advice about something that you already know, or something that you already are good at, or more importantly, something that you're gifted at. And you know it's your gift because it takes you very little effort to complete it. Hey, tomorrow we start at what time? 9 o'clock, okay? Tomorrow we start at 9 o'clock. Our theme for tomorrow, and I know you just asked me and now I forgot. Any of the parents read the email? What is it?
What is it, blue?
Blue? Everybody wear blue tomorrow?
I thought players were blue.
Players wear blue. So our theme is, right, because we like to be a unit, we like to be together, hence the 2 hand claps. So we're going to shoot for blue tomorrow. So all the counselors will wear blue, and blue shirt, blue shorts. We do our best. Do not drive your parents crazy and freak out and stress out. We're just shooting and aiming to all wear blue, right? Love unison, love having everything headed in one direction. 9 o'clock, come ready to roll. Hey, make sure you thank mom and dad on your way out, okay? See everybody tomorrow. See ya. Good job. Woo!